Welcome back to another live. Good morning. Yeah, come on in, come on in. We got so much positive feedback from the live on yesterday that I decided to let's go ahead and do it again. Yes, yes. So we are back at it. So y'all can come on in. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and get my workout started. I was responding to a few comments basically saying that it's easy for me to go live. Um, it's easy for me to go live on the elliptical machine. Now, if I'm doing a run, girl, of course, not so much, right? Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the workout. So you already know I'm your accountability partner. I'm your consistency best friend. So come on in, guys. Just like how we started out yesterday's live, this is going to be just super, super, just laid back. You guys are keeping me company as I work out. And hopefully I'm keeping you company as you work out. So how are you doing this morning? So right now, it is Tuesday, August the 13th, okay? And it is 4:34 in the morning. Yes. Just in case you are new here, I do get up usually at 4 o'clock in the morning. This morning I did get up at 3:45. I woke up at 3:45, and then I start out every single morning giving thanks, doing my devotion, my prayer, giving thanks. Of course, I get myself together. I have to record for our daily vlogs, and then I come on downstairs to work out. So here we are. You are seeing me in real time. So come on in. What time is it where you are? Is it, tell me what you're doing right now. Are you still in the bed? Are you getting out of the bed about to work out? Are you already working out? Are you at work? So let me know what's going on in your world. Y'all, I'm looking forward to the most amazing day on today. As always, you know, I set my intentions every single morning. My days are amazing because I set my intentions. I move with purpose. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. So, we're going to get a great workout in on this morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, let me know right now in the comments if you are up working out. Let me know if you plan on working out today, um, and what that workout will be. This is all about accountability. So just in case you are new here, hello, just in case you are new here, my name is Dr. Erika, and back over 4 years ago, I decided to go on what I said would be my very last health and wellness journey. And today marks day 1493, days in a row, days in a row of me showing up for myself, making myself a priority, saying yes to myself. So here we are. I'm so happy that you're joining in. So a little over a year ago, I decided to begin to share my journey here on this platform. So welcome to my little corner of the internet. So just like I mentioned, this will be, y'all just keeping me company this morning. I've been starting to do these lives on my, on my channel. And I don't know, I call everybody family. The Fit Fashion family really seems to enjoy the lives. And so here we are. Because one thing about it, during my journey, guys, I didn't necessarily have support. Not necessarily in a bad way. I wasn't broadcasting to everybody, you know, what I was doing or anything like that. But one thing I realized, at least for me in the past, is that, support is important when you're on any kind of journey. And if I can be that inspiration, if I can be that accountability partner for someone, I'm all for it because I've been there before. I've been there before. So people ask me, how have you remained consistent? Or how have you done it? And I continue to say, you know, I had to, it was a mindset shift. When I was going throughout my life, back and forth, the yo-yoer, and I didn't want that for myself anymore. I knew, well, when I realized I picked up a significant amount of weight back in 2020. You guys know what happened back in 2020. Um, I was off work for 3 months, and it took me seeing one picture of myself because let's face it, I was off work. I wasn't seeing friends and family. It was my son and I just kind of laying around the house, you know, eating up all the snacks. And when I saw this one picture, I've shared it plenty of times on my channel, but seeing that one picture was life-changing because I was unrecognizable. For me, I was unrecognizable. And I had been noticing that, oh my goodness, I'm kind of huffing and puffing, coming up the steps, and I knew I needed to make a change. So here we are 4 years later, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So when I say I didn't necessarily have support, the accountability, I had to get it on my own, but I was so determined, guys. Once again, I knew I had to make a change. I was determined that my health, okay, is my wealth. You can have all the money in the world, but if your health is not where it should be, okay, then, yeah. Yeah, people don't get it. Yeah, I'm so, I'm trying to read the comment as I move, but that's so true, sweet friend. I did not necessarily have the support. Now, let me say this, because also what we've started here, on my channel, is where I run little challenge groups, and that came from when I was on my the weight loss portion of my journey. I was in a couple of groups, okay, on another platform. I don't know if I can say which one it was or not, on a little blue app, okay. And but even while I was in that group, I was pretty much one of the only ones who was taking it seriously, if you know what I mean. I began to show up for myself every day, of course, moving my body. I'm a faster, drinking my water. I think being in a group, seeing others, they were not there yet, mentally. They were still on the on again, off again, and that's okay because I've been there before. They were still on the, on again, off again, on again, off again. Work out a day or two, take a couple of weeks off, jump back in, and I was looking for something different. So I must say that even now, of course, I'm on day 1493, I was the only one who remained consistent. And people may not understand it, and that's fine. It's not necessarily for others to understand. On this journey, what I had to realize is I made it personal. It's not for others to understand because it's my journey. You set the rules, sweet friend. It was my journey. So people ask, why do you get up every single day at 4 o'clock? Because it's my journey. And that's what I've chosen to do. It's more of a lifestyle than anything at this point. Just in case you don't know, I am a dentist. The best analogy I can give is the same way you brush your teeth every day, or should, the same way you take your shower. There's certain things I'm going to do every single day. And moving my body is one of them. Moving my body, drinking my water, fasting, doing some kind of fast. Of course, getting sleep, feeding my body what I would consider nutritional foods. Hey, good morning, Miss Karen. Come on in. I told you I was gonna go live again. I got so much positive feedback. Y'all are so awesome. Y'all really know how to make a girl feel good. So that's why I do what I do. Also, in the past, I realized for me that if I would take a day off or 2 days off, it took a very long time for me to get back on. So that's why I decided no days off. Now every day may be different, but I'm going to move my body every single day. And even past that, I try to tell people I do the things that I do because I love how I feel. Not only physically, but the mental space. The mental space. When I first started out my channel, which has been a little over a year ago, I told people I'm not actively losing weight right now, okay? I'm not actively losing weight, not trying to. I'm past the weight loss portion, okay, of my journey. I do it for the mental health, the mental clarity. This is my time. Pour into myself first thing before I can give to anybody else. I was the yes girl, still am sometimes, the yes girl. I would be saying yes to everybody else but myself. I would be putting everybody else first. And what I realized is that wasn't healthy. That was not healthy. I found myself overweight for my body. Y'all, I'm 5'2", by the way. Currently anywhere between 128 to 133 pounds, which is normal weight for my height. And I've maintained that for over 4 years. The first time in my life, I was always in the overweight category. But what I was realizing is I'm important. Why do I continue to say yes to everybody else, but not to myself? We're not doing that anymore. I had to come to a point where I was going to say yes to myself, take charge of my health, my physical and my mental health. And here we are. Y'all, when I say making that decision has been one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life, I truly do mean that. Not only was I struggling physically, but the mental part. I don't want to be in pictures, guys. And I love taking pictures, but if you know what I'm talking about, drop a comment, heart it. I would cover up my arms, want to stand in the back, all those kinds of things, because I felt a certain kind of way about, you know, my outward appearance. So I decided that this would be the last time. I was tired of the back and forth. I was tired. How are you guys doing? Let me know if you are up working out. I appreciate y'all keeping me company. This is so awesome. So what I want to try to do is um, anytime that I'm on the elliptical machine, try to go live. Because it's easy. I can just kind of prop the phone right here. Now, when I'm on my treadmill, it's not that easy. No, I can't run and go live, okay? So I'm looking forward to a great day on today. Yesterday was a good day. Yesterday was a good day. So of course you'll see that blog on tomorrow because you know we are 2 days behind. So I had work, but I wasn't seeing patients. I was in meetings all day. Got off early. Your nephew Braylon, he had swim team practice on last night. So it was busy, but it was a good day. Yes, yes, you can do it. And see, here's the thing. Y'all, if you think you can or think you can't, you are absolutely correct. You have to tap in to what's on the inside and know that you know that you know that you can do anything you put your mind to. So I know it's cliche for people to say, if I can do it, you can do it. But I stand by it. If I can do it, you can do it too, sis. We are all here rooting for you, cheering you on. Now look, I'm gonna hype you up. You stick around long enough, I'm gonna have you thinking that you can do anything because you can. You gotta put in the work. And that's why I continue to show up for myself every single day. Some of my non-negotiables, of course, I'm gonna do my devotion, my prayer, gratitude, whatever you wanna, that portion of your journey is called, do that. If it's reading positive affirmations, do that. If it's just whatever that part is for you. If it's deep breathing. So that's one of my non-negotiables, that quiet time with myself. I'm going to drink my water, okay? I oftentimes tell people you have to decide the amount of water that you need. I can't tell you that, guys. I'm a doctor. I'm not your doctor. I'm not a nutritionist, a dietitian. You know, I don't want to give out any medical advice. I'm simply a woman on the internet sharing her story. But I drink my water. I'm going to move my body every day. Every day is going to be different. Sometimes it's on my elliptical, like I'm doing now. Sometimes it's on my treadmill with a run or a walk. Sometimes it'll be my little cordless jump ropes. Sometimes it'll be resistance training or a combination of. So I move my body every day. I fast every day. I've been a faster since June of 2018, a daily faster since 2018. And I'm gonna eat nutritional foods that I think are good for my body, that work for my body, okay? You have to figure out what works best for you. And then, of course, my sleep is very important to me. I got asked a question a few days ago, maybe it was yesterday, from yesterday's live. My bedtime. Yeah. I don't play about the sleep. Okay. Last night, I was in the bed about 9:15. So anywhere between 9 and 9:30 is the bedtime. Even on the weekends, more times than not, 9:30. I may give myself a few more minutes on the weekend, but you know what I mean. You won't find me staying up to like 11 and 12 o'clock, girl. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Which I've never done that. So, throughout my life, I've always been an early riser, and girl, we sleep. You know, like how when all the cousins get together, you know what I mean? And, you know, you had to sleep up, girl. I was always the first one to go to sleep. I don't play about my sleep, okay? So, those are some of the things that I implement every single day, okay? Now, if you journal, that's great. Hey there. Thank you so much. Thank you. Some more, thank you. Thank you so much. But if you journal, that's great. Um, I journal as well every day. And I love journaling because that's a way to hold yourself accountable. It's to um, process your thoughts. Depending on what you write in your journal, it's a way for you to, you know, go back and look at your progress, all of the things. So it's a nice tool to have, at least in my opinion. So, y'all, hey, good morning, Miss Norma. Oh my gosh, good morning. So happy you're joining us. Miss Karen's here. We have some new family here. Come on in, come on in. Wow. Now this is absolutely amazing. When I first started this channel, I had gone back and forth for so long on if I should or if I should not. Only because I was not necessarily, afraid, but a little hesitant because I knew that putting yourself out there, you know, on the internet kind of opened you up to a lot, you know. But starting this channel has been so rewarding for me. And just like I missed her name, B, you know, one thing I had to realize is you have to tune any negativity out. People are going to talk regardless. People are going to talk if you're doing good, bad, right, wrong, if I'm at a heavier weight, if I'm at a lower weight. People are going to talk, but we don't focus on what others are saying or doing. I try to live my life focusing on myself. And let me explain, because I don't want to sound, you know, I mean, I got to work on myself. Listen, let me tell you, I feel like if people spend time working on themselves, bettering themselves, girl, I need so much work. I don't have time to be worried about what anybody else has going on, you know? I want to do the work for myself. So that's what I mean by that. You know, I'm not meaning to be rude or ugly, but I don't focus on anybody else except for myself. We're not looking to the left. We're not looking to the right. We look straight ahead. Your path. I want to be a better person every single day. I want to be better than what I was yesterday. You know. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So yes. So I do have a food journal. I have a health and wellness journal. And I log my day. So you see how my daily vlogs are a video documentation pretty much of um, my journey. So my food, well, my health and wellness journal, I track my water, I track my food, I track my exercise or, body movement, okay? Um, I track my mood and my energy. That's, you know, mood, energy, stress, kind of that area. Of course, number one, I track my gratitude. I journal that. Lord God, I thank you. I have so many things to be thankful for. So I track that. Um, so those are some of the things that I track every single day. So yes, my food, um, my water, I do. Uh-huh. That's a great question. Thank you so much. So it's something I've been doing for a number of years. Um, hey, Miss Norma, no, I don't track my measurements actually. So a cool story is the only time that I think I've ever even known my measurements was about 20 years ago. So, Miss Norma, you know my story. You know, I work out at home every day. Been doing that for many years. But it has been a couple of times in my life where I have gone, had a gym membership. And one of those times was when I was in dental school. Um, but this was before my mother bought me my first treadmill. So at the beginning of that journey, I was like in the 150s and I got down to like 124. But the lady at the gym, I don't know if this is standard, but when I first started out, of course, we took my weight and she did my body measurements. She wrote it down on a card, she took my arm, legs, And that's been the only time that I've ever had my body measurements taken. So, I don't know. But that's a great question. Thank you, Miss Norma. Yeah, um, never done it. Um, I've just kind of always focused on whatever that scale may have said and just use the scale as my measuring tool when I do weigh myself. But y'all know, I don't weigh myself every day. Probably once a week or every other week. But I think I've gotten comfortable enough and trust myself enough that, girl, you're going to keep on doing the same stuff every single day, you know. So your weight is pretty much going to be around the same thing, and which it has been for the past 4 years. It falls within that little 5-pound range or so. So, yeah, I eat a lot of the same foods. Well, first, that's what I enjoy eating. It's easy. I don't like complicated. I realize that the more, um, I don't know if complicated is the correct term, but the more elaborate things were, I was not going to stick to it. Y'all, I like simple. Simplicity is another way, is another thing that's helped me remain consistent. Give me simple, because if it was too many moving parts, I'm not gonna stick with that. Uh-uh. I come down here, I pretty much stick to like the same types of workouts every day. Um, Water, or getting my steps, my walks, my fast, and eating the same types of food. I have a routine that's helped me. A simple routine has helped me remain consistent. So, yeah, yeah, simple is what works for me. I don't have time to be in the kitchen, cooking, standing on my feet. I'm using different ingredients. Mm-mm. That's not for me. That's another way I looked at like I'm gonna fall off. That was too overwhelming for me. Mm-mm. But I can get up and walk. Miss Norma tell you, I can get up and walk in place. I can do that. I can just roll out of my bed and come down here and work out. If I had to get in my put on clothes, get in the car, get my backpack, and uh, not how my life is set up now. Good morning. Good morning, sweet friend. So I like simple. Simple is that's not a bad thing, guys. Simple doesn't mean you're not working hard. I just don't like things to be complicated. No. Mm-mm. When it's simple, I can stick to it. Uh, you notice now for all my gym girlies, all the gym people, if that works for you, great. But for me, getting into the different, when they talk about, girl, I don't even know the lingo, the, the workout splits and all these different kinds of exercises and this different sets of this and this day do this and that day. Uh-uh. Listen, I just want to move my body. I'm going to pick up those dumbbells and do some arm movements. I know how to do some squats and some leg raises and some little push-ups. And I've got results. So that's why I continue to do what I do, guys. So, yeah. Let's see how long I've been on. 31 minutes. Now, I'll go for an hour cardio, which has been my norm. And then once I get off, I'll, yesterday we did lower body. So, yesterday we did lower body. I did squats and leg raises with my resistance bands. So today will be upper body. I'm gonna pick up those little dumbbells, or I may pick up my Pilates bar. I don't know. But we're gonna do some curls. We see, just like this. You know, some lateral movements. You know, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. We're gonna pick up. If you don't know what to do, shameless plug, check out some of my daily vlogs where I do some of the arm movements when I'm doing arm day. So I just got dumbbells, guys. That's another thing. Once again, I love my little home gym. I love it. You can build your own little setup home gym. Y'all, and it's not that expensive. The little resistance bands, y'all, $10, $15, $20. Probably not even that much. 15, maybe $10, something like that. Walking is free. Like, especially walking in place. Walk while you watch your shows or listen to your podcast. And you can do some little leg raises. You can do some little wall push-ups. And that's your workout. People say, oh, gym memberships are expensive. Girl, once again, I haven't been to one in a long time, but I can about imagine. But you don't have to go to the gym to get a good workout in. Start with walking or do whatever exercise you like. Okay, start there. But if you're a beginner, just start walking. Start walking. Okay? Well, I guess people say, well, how much walking? Do more than what you're doing now. So if you're getting about 4,000 to 5,000 steps, okay, next week, try to get 6 or 7. And just begin to gradually increase until you're at whatever goal, you know, you have set for yourself. Same thing with this strength training. You don't need, you know, fancy equipment. Use your body weight, okay? Until you can, you know, you're you're able to get resistance bands and things like that. So there's different ways, guys. You just do what you can when you can, but just be sure to show up for yourself every single day. Y'all, you are important. Do you not? Listen, if we could only realize how special we are, guys, you are amazing, okay? You are a masterpiece. And you need to treat your body accordingly, okay? That's what this is all about. Take care of yourself. I'm not beating myself. Listen, I'm gonna feed myself premium foods. I'm not putting any junk in this body. I'm not a trash can. You are a masterpiece. So you need to move about your day and your life and act like it, okay? You are important. You are special. You are one of a kind. Listen, y'all, I can go on and on. Y'all done kind of got me hyped up. Hey, from the UK. But just treat yourself well, okay? And you let me know how your life will begin to change. You start putting yourself first, making yourself a priority, okay? And you see how your life will change. Now, you gotta let me sit here and talk almost this entire workout. This is so fun, guys. So I am gonna get ready to end the live, and we're probably gonna do it again on tomorrow. Same time, same place. So hopefully it's not too early for you guys, but if it is, you can just come back, replay the video as you're working out. So if you want to work out along with me, just stand up, walk in place, prop your phone up, you know. But it's easy for me to get in on elliptical. So for tomorrow, it'll be about the same time. This morning I started at like 4:30 a.m. You know, once again, I'm in the U.S. Central Standard Time. So just check back tomorrow around this time, 4:30 a.m. Right now it's 5:11 where I am. So I pray you guys have the most amazing day. We are going to have an amazing day on purpose today, right? Positive vibes only, guys. So I'm about to go ahead and finish this workout, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Share this live, guys. That'll really help me out. Love you all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.